My boss told me I couldn't wear my normal pants to work anymore because my bulge was too visible. I wear completely normal work pants, business casual stuff, regular fit chinos and dress slacks from places like Macy's and Nordstrom Rack. Nothing tight, nothing weird, just standard office clothes that I got properly fitted by a tailor. Yesterday, my boss Rachel called me into her office right after lunch. I thought maybe she wanted to talk about the quarterly report or something. Instead, she closed the door and had this super uncomfortable look on her face. She started with, "So I need to discuss something sensitive with you." My heart dropped because I thought I was getting fired. But then she said, "Your pants are inappropriate for the workplace." I just stared at her confused. She cleared her throat and said, "Specifically, your bulge is too visible and it's making people uncomfortable." I literally could not believe what I was hearing. I looked down at my pants. They were just normal khakis, the same kind I've worn for 3 years at this company, the same kind half the guys in the office wear. I asked her what she meant and she got all awkward and said, "Your area is too prominent." I felt my face getting hot. I told her these were professionally fitted pants in my actual size. She said maybe I should try buying a larger size or something looser fitting. I asked if this was a joke. She said no, it's a legitimate workplace concern. Here's where I lost it. I asked her if she would tell a woman with large breasts to wear only baggy clothes. Would she tell them to wear restrictive sports bras to work? She got flustered and said that was different. I asked how exactly it was different. She couldn't give me an answer. So I pointed out that Jessica 2 desks over wears low-cut tops literally every day, that Marcus wears pants so tight you can see his wallet outline, that half the office wears whatever they want and nobody says anything. Rachel tried to say this was about professionalism, but I wasn't backing down. I told her I went home that night and actually measured myself because I thought maybe I was crazy. Turns out I'm completely average size, like dead on average for the US. Not big, not small, just normal. The next morning I came in wearing the exact same style pants. Rachel saw me and pulled me aside again. She said she thought we had an understanding. I told her we did have an understanding. I understand that this is discrimination, and if she wants to take it further, we can involve HR. Her face went pale. She stammered something about just trying to maintain workplace standards. I said great, then she should write up a formal dress code policy that applies to everyone equally, not just target me for having normal anatomy and normal clothes. She backed off immediately, started saying maybe she overreacted and that we could just forget about the whole thing. I told her no, actually I think we should bring this to HR ourselves. I want it documented that my boss asked me to buy new pants because she thinks my body is inappropriate. Rachel practically begged me not to escalate it, but I was done. I went straight to HR and filed a complaint, told them everything she said, including the part about my bulge being too prominent. The HR lady's eyes went wide and she started typing furiously. Turns out this was a huge liability for the company. They could get sued for discrimination and creating a hostile work environment. Rachel got called into a meeting that same day. I don't know exactly what happened, but she came out looking terrified. The next week, the company sent out a new dress code policy to everyone. It was super specific about what's allowed and what's not, and nowhere did it mention anything about body shapes or sizes, just actual clothing items. Rachel hasn't said a word to me about my pants since. She barely makes eye contact with me now, and I'm still wearing the exact same khakis every day.